Good afternoon, positive vibrations. Happy Friday, OGNSMP, Boss Chief Papa back with you again. Funky Town, Fort Worth, Texas represent. Just got done with the meditation, and I'm on break right now. I'm going to chop it up with you for a good 5 minutes about this. Do you think that the very words that come out of your mouth is a part of your progress, self-development, and self-mastery and success in life? If you do, more power to you. If not, that's probably the reason why you're in the shit. Because you don't have any control over this muscle. Yeah, it's a muscle. And if you ask me, people are unconscious concerning what they say and why they say. And you get to a point in your maturity and your personal development and your conscious development to where some of the things that you weren't paying attention to, especially in your young days, they're taking center stage in your grown days. And one of those very things that take center stage that I'm conscious, that I do my personal best to be conscious about, is how I flip this tongue. You may not you're not going to be able to flip the tongue the way you're supposed to flip it all the time, but at the same time, you're supposed to be conscious of it. I'm supposed to be conscious of it. I got to be conscious of what I say on this platform concerning you all. Why? As above, so below. As below, so above. As without, so within. As within, so without. What I send to you all, what I send out in the net, is going to come back to me. It's going to come back to me. Whatever negativity I send out over the net, negativity is going to come back to me. Whatever positivity I send out over the net, positivity is going to come back to me. That's the way I play the game in this part of the reality. At the same time, I'll give you an example. The word good morning, the term good morning, the greeting good morning. Is there a higher conscious way of greeting somebody in the waking hours? Is there a higher conscious way? Because to me, that the good morning is basically saying good death. Even though it's not spelt the way that morning, M-O-U-R-N is, M-O-R-N, it sounds the same. And you know, English is a clusterfuck language. So, and if you non-Caucasian, it's not your native language. Another thing. So we're not going to get into all that. We'll get into that another time. But getting back to saying a higher conscious version of good morning, I say good sunrise. I always say good sunrise, knowing that morning is no different than morning. Yes. There's even another greeting. Hello. Okay. You may think that that's insignificant, that those two greetings are insignificant, but you can tell how a person's day goes just by those two. You can tell about a person's energy, vibes, and all that other stuff just by those two greetings and how they greet you. What's my higher conscious version of good morning? Good sunrise. For there is no good in death. Well, on a spiritual note, separating your flesh from your spirit of this reality, going to the high dimensions, and that's going to be another topic at another time. At the same time, in this reality, there is no good in death. There is good, always good, every time that sun rises. Every time we get that cosmic masculine energy that we're supposed to be getting every day, and the cosmic feminine energy from the moon and the earth. I know I'm a little spiritual with y'all right now. At the same time, that applies. If you're too unconscious to understand the infinite, if you ask me, you're consciously an NPC, or from my generation, CPU. Yes, and that consciousness comes with an element of vulnerability. Yes, you're going to have to be vulnerable, more vulnerable to yourself to understand yourself better. And I think that's one thing that a lot of adults are not ready to do about themselves. Not be vulnerable, not tell themselves that, yeah, I need to get more aware of what I am doing about myself to better myself. And really, you could start it off by this. Start off by saying higher conscious versions of your daily diction. All right? Good sunrise instead of good morning. Hi instead of hello. Salutations instead of hello. Greetings instead of hello. There's always a higher conscious way of saying things, and there's always a lesser conscious way of saying things. That's the subject matter of today, people. As we are going into the weekend, be high of consciousness this weekend. Greet your peers of high consciousness this weekend. In DFW, Fort Worth, we're supposed to be having raining this weekend all the way until next week. We're supposed to have some small showers today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then it's going to be storming all next week. So DFW, y'all get ready. At the same time, I appreciate you giving your time out to chop it up with me. Hear me chop it up with you. You enjoy your weekend. Positive vibrations, winning vibes. Peace out. I'll see y'all on the next video.